Hello students, welcome back in our online discussion in this course Strategic Management in Tourism and Hospitality. So we are now in Module 9A, Characterizing the External Environment. Once again, this is your instructor Jason Cano. So every day, firms deal with both the external environment and the internal environment. I do believe that you are already know these terms as we have discussed this in our previous module. So the external environment lies outside the firm and includes the individuals, firm systems, and institutions that have an impact on it. Okay, so the influences from the external environment come in the form of changes that occur due to the forces that emanate from it. So these forces arise from the trends in the macro and micro environment. From macro and micro environment. And could present opportunities or pose threats depending on how they impact the firm. So the organizations that scan the environment, track changes, and assess the impacts of changes in terms of cause and effects. Okay, the cause and effects. This cause and effect is or having a formalized approach to what we call an environmental scanning. So, according to Duncan 1972, he defines that the internal environment is one as the context within which social and physical factors are taken into consideration by individuals for decision making. Okay, so the interpersonal interactions among the members in the internal environment of the firms are what distinguish it from the external environment. Okay, so again, according to Duncan, the internal environment, okay, contains three components. So the first one is human resource. We also have the organizational functional, and then the third one is the organizational level. So the functional component, okay, refers to the operations, sales, and marketing. Okay, these three things, again I will repeat, the operations, sales, and marketing refers to the functional components. Okay, and then for the human resources, materials, management, and administration, while the organizational level, this one refers to the productions and services, goals and objectives, and the process that integrates personnel with the organization. Okay, so scanning the environment itself is not sufficient. So organizations must be able to cope with the forces by ensuring that the internal resources and capabilities are aligned with the opportunities so they can tap them as they appear in the firm's external environment. Okay. Likewise, the organizations must be able to counter the threats posed by the changes in the environment. Okay. So this entire process of identifying the strength, weaknesses, the O stands for opportunities and T for threats. Okay, is refers to as SWOT analysis. Okay, so I believe that you are already familiar with these terms. Okay, so again, for the recap, the strength and weaknesses is in the internal environment. Okay, and then the opportunities and threats are from the external environment. Again, the word environment, this area or this group of people or institution is affected and can be affected by the business. So the strength and weaknesses is for the internal, and the opportunities and threats is for the external. Again, so the strengths and weaknesses lie with the internal environment of the firm. And then the opportunities and threats are external to the firm and emanate from the macro and micro environment. Okay. For the external, there are two environment as well, the macro and the micro environment in which it is located. So the SWOT analysis provides a situation analysis of the firm in terms of its current position in a given market. Now, the SWOT analysis provides the firm with an overview of how it is positioned in a given market to tap opportunities and counter threats. Okay, this is for the external environment. Okay, we need to tap on the opportunities and counter the threats. Okay, so the opportunities is the positive side, and then the threats is the negative side of the external environment. Okay, so this analysis was initially developed by Albert Humphrey from Stanford University. Okay, from the perspective of providing firms with a framework to assess their resources and capabilities. So opportunities could be tapped. Okay, so the alignment. Okay, design is means an alignment. Okay, between the firm's internal resources and capabilities and the external opportunities. Okay, so these two areas must be aligned. Okay, so these things is called the strategic fit. Okay, the alignment of the firm's internal resources and capabilities and the internal opportunities. Okay, the alignment of these two is called strategic fit. Okay, so the fit ensures that the firms can align themselves with emerging opportunities. And then the timing is very crucial for aligning those areas. For firms to be able to ensure that as an opportunities emerge, they not only have the resources and capabilities, but are able to tap them at the right time. So timing is very important. So the critics of the what we call quote unquote fit approach have suggested that the complexity associated with acquiring the resources and capabilities should be considered, as it would take time to acquire them. Okay, so the firm would need to use this what they call strategic resources and capabilities. Okay, to develop products and services to tap the opportunities. So therefore, the opportunities that may emerge cannot be tapped. Okay, it cannot be tapped immediately unless existing resources and capabilities are sufficient to tap them. Okay, in such cases, the competitive advantage that firms are able to create may not be sustainable owing to the less strategic nature of the resources and capabilities employed to create a competitive advantage. Okay, so this is the importance of understanding the characteristics of the external environment. I hope that you have learned something from this short video about the Module 9A, characterizing the external environment. So this is a long discussion, so we will continue our module in the next segment, in Module 9B. Okay, so don't forget to answer the evaluation quiz, and see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.